Are you ready to start your fall decorating and crafting? Well, if you are, today's video is for you because I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a pumpkin topiary.
It all just goes away. The things I plan to say, oh baby.
Have you ever wanted to get a fall topiary? Look at this. This is so beautiful. This is from Balsam Hill and it is gorgeous. It's 25 inches tall and it's also $359. Ouch. Or you could find this topiary at Kirkland's and it's a lot more affordable, 36 inches tall, but it's still pretty expensive at $104.99, and that's the sale price. Well, I decided to make my own topiary, so I found these foam pumpkins at Hobby Lobby. They're all on sale right now for 40% off. So I picked up 4 different size pumpkins that I can put together and make a topiary with. Now this one was the largest one and it was also the most expensive. So the first thing I did was remove all of the price tags and the stems from the pumpkins. Now these are foam pumpkins, so they are more intended for indoor use. If you're going to use them outside, I would really encourage you to make sure it's in a protected, covered area. Otherwise, your foam pumpkins might fall apart. But if you're making an indoor display, these would be perfect. So, like I said, the first thing I did was remove all of the stems from each of the pumpkins. And on the largest pumpkin, that was a little more challenging, but this pumpkin stem is so pretty. Look at how big that is. And once my pumpkins were just the pumpkins, I was playing around with different garlands. So this is a Dollar Tree garland. That was kind of pretty. And then I also found this garland at Hobby Lobby. And yes, it's on sale for 40% off because I want to have some leaves and some different decoration in between each layer of the pumpkins. And I was just playing around to see how I wanted to attach this garland. But first I needed to make sure that the pumpkins were all going to be able to stack on top of each other. So I took my drill and I drilled from the bottom and the top to get a hole started so that I can put a dowel down through all of the pumpkins when I stack them up on top of each other. And then I had this tomato cage that I wasn't using and I liked the dowel, so I was trying to figure out how to remove it. It was a lot easier than I made it. All I had to do was open up the little springs and then I had a dowel. And I would say the dowel is probably about 24 inches, so probably about 2 feet tall, which I will be able to put all of my pumpkins onto. So I put the dowel through the largest pumpkin, that's going to be on the bottom. Then I got the next size pumpkin and put that one on. Then I took the third pumpkin and stacked that one onto the others. And then finally I took the smallest pumpkin and put it onto the top. And I didn't have to glue them together. Simply by putting the hole through the top and the bottom, I was able to basically skewer the pumpkins and they will all stay just like this. Next, I decided to remove the separate leaves from the garland and attach them individually to the pumpkin. I did use E6000 and I also used a little bit of hot glue for that instant stick. If you're going to do something like this and you want this to withstand the outside elements, I would highly encourage you to use the E6000 because that's going to give you a permanent bond. And once I was finished, this is how my pumpkin topiary turned out. I think this is adorable. It's so pretty, and I really like all of the leaves in between each of the pumpkins. All of the leaves and the adornments and the embellishments in between each of the pumpkins. And for myself, I did make 2 of the topiaries because I do want to use them in my outside porch decorating this year. And I also had these 2 flower pots for outside. Now these are just pots that I've had for years and years, so I did clean them up a little bit. And this is what it looks like with the 4 pumpkin topiary in the planter itself. I put some dirt into the bottom of the planter, which makes it so that dowel will actually sit in the dirt. Then I found these lights on Amazon. These are so pretty, and they're just little fairy lights, and it came in a pack of 6, and I'm not sure how many lights are on each strand, but I did take 2 strands of the lights for each of my topiaries. And I just wrapped the lights around in between the middle of the pumpkins because I don't really want to have too much of that wire showing on the pumpkins themselves. At nighttime, it wouldn't be a big deal, but during the day, I don't want to see all of the lights. And the reason I chose these lights is because they have a tiny battery. So I wrapped the lights around the pumpkins so that the on-off switch would be in the back. And then I turned them on just to see what they would look like. I think they look really nice. I really love how these topiaries turned out. They were very easy to do, as you can tell by the length of this video. And they were very affordable too. Each of these topiaries with all of the garland cost around $48. That includes the lights and all of the leaves and different adornments that are on my topiaries. I'm hoping that they're going to be protected enough on my front porch that I can leave these out for the fall season. But they turned out beautiful, especially for how easy they were to put together. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you click the bell notification, you'll get an alert every time I have a new video coming out. If you like DIYs and if you like making high-end decor on a budget, I promise you'll be happy that you subscribed.